this is a square, and this square is ready to cause some chaos. But let's go back 1 week ago. I made a stupid game called Kill a Fly, but then I thought to myself, I want to do more than that. So I opened a new 2D project and I'm going to make something serious instead of this crap. But before that, what is actually the general idea for this game? Well, my plan is that you play as a square that can shoot bullets. Anyways, let's add our fragilistic square and added a simple movement. And by just writing some stupid code, we will now be able to shoot bullets. Also added a reload system and add a particles. Now having a single gun is cool and all, but having more guns is way better. So I added 2 more variations of the guns. First gun being a pistol, which is very basic enough. The second gun being a rifle that can shoot multiple bullets. And the third gun being a shotgun that can shoot a lot of bullets. And I will probably add 2 more guns later on, so stick with that for now. Alright, now that we have a gun, we kinda need something to shoot at. Basically, we need some enemies. So I added a red square that will go forward to the player and will explode. And added another square, also red but with spike. This will deal damage when it touches the player. And of course, I added another square, but this time it has a thicker spike. And I gave it an ability which will dash forward to the player. Awesome! Now as you can see or hear, this game kinda sounds quiet. So that's why we need to add some sound effects. And I'm going to be using SFXR to make our sound effects. And after a while, the sound effects actually sounds pretty good in the ears. Because I made the sound effects really calm and quiet and really peaceful. Oh yeah, right. The background, which is really simple to do, I opened pixel art and I made a background. Simple background, not really something interesting, but it's perfect, you know. Also added this white wall thing. It's a wall. Enough with that boring stuff, alright? No one really cares about that one. Anyway, since pixel art is already open, I decided to make some UI. So I made a creative gun design and slam this into Unity and do some code, and here it is. If you're also wondering why I'm not really explaining any code this time, because I'm just that bad at explaining things and I probably think that no one will understand me either way. But everyone knows that explaining code is boring, and here it is. And then I added a pickup system for the guns so that you're not just stuck with a singular gun. And it kinda took 5 hours to do. But hey, it's kinda working, so yeah, that's that. Okay, now, so far, here's all of the things that we have. So far, we have guns, enemies, pickup system, reload system, and UI. But something is still missing. Yeah, that's right, power-ups. So I pixelated a chocolate in pixel art and added it into the game, do some more coding, and now this chocolate will increase your speed. Eat 50 chocolate if you want to beat Sonic. Also added 2 more power-ups. The bullet will increase your ammo, and the second one, which is the heart, will increase your health, or will just regain your health. Also forgot to mention that I also added a health system now, because the enemy kinda just one-shotted you, and it's not really that fun. But surprisingly, I haven't seen a single bug so far, which is great. Now the next important thing that we need to add is a code for spawning enemies and items. And I'm hoping that this will not take too long. So with the power-up instantiate and random.range, we can spawn enemies around the player. And the enemies that are far away from the player will despawn. It is also the same for the weapons and the items power-ups stuff. While we're in the topic of spawning things, I think it's also time to add some more guns. So I quickly made 2 guns in the pixel art and do some more coding, and here it is. The 4th gun is actually a dual gun, so you can actually shoot 2 bullets at the same time. And the last gun is just a machine gun that can shoot rapid fire of bullets. Now all of the guns actually have the same chances of spawning in front of your face. That means that you can actually get a machine gun from the start of the game, only if you're lucky. Now I think it is also time to add some more enemies, because clearly 3 enemies is just not enough. Now adding enemies is actually really simple now, because there's already a code for them. Anyways, here are the new enemies that I added. The 4th enemy that will turn into 4 mini enemies. The 5th enemy is a turret that will shoot rockets. And the 6th enemy is just a really fast enemy. After that, I decided to add some more features, such as a display UI that will indicate how many power-ups you have collected. And I also changed the color of the map, which I think it looks way better than before, along with some particles when the player is damaged, and some screen shake animation, and also the high score, which is very important. Also, the main goal for this game is just you kill enemies, get points, get higher points, and survive as long as you can. Keep in mind that the longer you survive, the more enemies that will spawn. And after doing some more polishing for this game, fixing some bugs and errors, we can finally do some playtesting to see if the game is any good. And the playtesting actually went well, I think. I'm not really sure if this game is actually fun to play or is just completely boring and trash. But it's all up to you guys if you think that this game is actually fun or garbage. And in my opinion, this game is just really cool. And after doing the playtesting, I did some more polishing, and I did some more coding in order to add some more enemies, such as this enemy that will spawn random things when you killed it, and also this enemy which will just shrink down every time it takes damage. And the next important thing that we cannot forget to add is the main menu and the pause menu and the game over menu. Now before I say that this game is actually finished, I kinda wanna add something really cool. And that is music. But the problem is that I don't know how to make music. But I guess we can fix that by just using BandLab. And by just using the free sampler, we can somehow make music by just pressing random buttons, which I think sounds very good. And also, we kinda need a logo for this game. Now, we don't really have that much time, so I'm just gonna... And finally, this game is finally completed. I'm not really sure what else I could add, but for now, I guess I will stick with this one. And also, this game is uploaded to itch.io if you guys are interested in playing this game. And if you have the power to beat my high score, then I will add a boss into this game straight up. Anyways, if you're somehow still here, then I will show you this gameplay. Or just leave.